Love Island babe Olivia Attwood opens up on her breakup with James and Crackin On. Reality TV romances are rarely drama-free, but 7 months after they left the Love Island villa, Olivia Attwood and Chris Hughes have sparked more than most. There have been drunken fallouts, a public war with Katie Price, as well as accusations of infidelity. Now they've broken up while filming their new fly-on-the-wall show Crackin On. With filming thrown into chaos as the pair refuse to be in the same room as each other, it's no wonder Olivia feels exhausted. But she also wants to set the record straight and is warning girls applying for this year's Love Island about the perils of reality romance. Reality TV loves a villain, especially a girl villain. Olivia Attwood she denies she's the villain people think. Reality TV loves a villain, especially a girl villain, she says. TV tends to build up men. There's a lot that was never seen about us, especially on Love Island. Having a romance on TV isn't all it's cracked up to be. I felt there was a side to Chris that wasn't ever shown. He is great at putting on an act and people put him on a pedestal. With her gorgeous looks and glamorous lifestyle, Olivia might look like the girl who could have it all. But the 27-year-old admits she struggled on and off camera with the pressure of being on one of the most popular shows on telly. I've watched some of it back and what I see isn't overly likable, she says. I had a lot of baggage and I wasn't aware of that until I got some perspective. She and Chris had a volatile relationship both in and outside of the famous villa. After leaving the show they moved in together but had a public falling out after she sent drunken tweets to her ex-boyfriend. Crying Chris was accused of messaging former glamour girl Katie Price behind Olivia's back and then, finally, he broke up with her on camera while they were being filmed for their new show. She explains, "We had a phone call that lasted literally 2 minutes where Chris said he was done. I didn't take it seriously because I've had a lot like that from Chris over the past 6 months. We were always due to be filming together the next day, so then he texted me saying, 'Don't be surprised that we are going to do this breakup on screen.' I full-on refused at first. I would rather have done it differently but I had no choice. It's so raw and I'm still working through it all. I did my crying in bed thing for days. I had gone out the week before and had a few too many drinks and sent some stupid tweets. One was to my ex-boyfriend. It obviously was distasteful and upset Chris to the point where he wanted to end things. And while Olivia stood by Chris over his texting spat with loose woman Katie, it has since emerged that he did lie about sending flirty messages to her. I chose to stand by him, she says. How was I to know what he was doing? All I know is that he didn't sleep with her. It was just a couple of messages. Olivia, who worked as a motorsport grid girl before being selected for Love Island, admits she's over reality show romances and would never date anyone in the public eye again. She reveals, "I literally have no interest in dating boys in this industry again. I couldn't think of anything worse. I think it does something really weird to men that it doesn't do to girls, and I can't handle the ego that comes with it." Watch Chris and Olivia Crackin On this Wednesday at 10 p.m. on FB.